It's time for your morning tea. It's time for your morning tea. Today's morning tea is relax, relate, release, and receive. Again, relax, relate, release, and receive. Some of us who have watched a different world can really, I guess it triggered a memory of Whitley when she had to relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. I'm sorry, I got caught up. But relax, relate, release. The reason why I brought this phrase into this and I added on receive was because I thought about unforgiveness. Of course, we're tackling that subject today. And it's like we don't know how to surrender it. We don't know how to surrender it to God. And forgiving someone sometimes take a process. Some people are able to do it immediately. Some people, it takes a process. For me, it's a process. My process now is a little bit quicker than it was previously, but it's still a process. So I took this phrase, relax, relate, release, and receive. So when someone does something against us, right, or we do something against someone else, but let's just use the example of someone does something against us. They're sinning against us. It triggers some type of emotion, whether it's disparity, it's anger, if it's sadness, it's something that's triggered and our emotions are high. So before we can make any other steps towards forgiveness, we need to relax. We need to come to a calm state of mind. During this calm state of mind, that's where we are going to do our relating. We are going to see how it made us feel. How can we, avoid feeling that way again? We make some major decisions during that time. Releasing. Let it go. This is one of the most difficult steps in this process, right? Because when we let go, we have to really just let go. When I said yesterday, let go and let God, I meant it. It's kind of hard to put it in God's hands for some of us because we want to see instantaneous results, right? We want to see that person suffer right then. We want to see a change like immediately. But when God takes care of it, he takes care of it in his own time, right? And his timing is not our timing. So it gets a little frustrating because it's like, Daddy, did you see? I call God Daddy. Like, Daddy, did you see what they did? Do you see how? And you're like really appalled by what they did. So to actually put that in someone else's hands is a lot. But when we put it inside of God's hands, God can take care of it better than us. So now the receiving part. So relax, relate, release, and receive. Receive that peace which surpasses all understanding. When I tell you, there is such freedom in releasing. And I mean letting that person go, letting what they did go. I mean, it may be difficult to let them go from your life, depending on who the person is and what position they have or role they have in your life. But you can let them go. Meaning, like, I know a very long time ago, I wouldn't say as a people, felt like we were obligated to communicate with certain family members. But if those family members are doing us wrong, why subject yourself to that? Now, you can go to holiday parties and all the other good stuff, but I mean, as far as like me calling you on the phone or you texting me and me having to, or feeling like I'm obligated to respond, you don't hold any obligations unless, again, that person plays a significant role in your life. But then that's when you have to basically sit down and decide, how am I going to take care of the situation? What can I talk to them? How can I discuss this with them and let them know how they make me feel? And yeah, how can we change this? But releasing and receiving that freedom. When I tell you, when you let go, there is a weight that is lifted up off of you. So, the Lord is a burden bearer and a heavy load sharer, right? I'm not lying. You already know this, right? Just imagine if you put that weight in his hands. Like, okay, so Take on, for example, when you're carrying a heavy case of water and someone says, let me help you with that. Let me take it off of you. Don't you feel relieved when they take that case of water off of you? Or if you decide to take out some garbage and it's really heavy and one of your neighbors are like, let me take it out for you. That weight has been lifted and you feel a sense of relief. That is what receiving does. So I want you guys to relax, relate, release, and receive that peace which surpasses all understanding. Ciao. Now it's your time to shine. I'm a little sad because that means that this is the end of this video. So I need you to subscribe. On the right hand side of that subscribe button, you will see a bell. Tap that. You will receive the notifications of when I upload immediately. Then comment. Tell me what you're thinking. Interact. Other people may be feeling what you're feeling and just are afraid to share their thoughts. Then share. If you like what's going on, share it and give me a thumbs up. I look forward to serving you tomorrow. Ciao.